Hi, welcome to this video about the Web Measurement Service Sample App. As part of the onboarding process, we will share a sample app with you. Before testing WMS with the sample app, you need to be aware of how the service works and all the prerequisites that you will need to get started. We have discussed these in earlier video, but here is a quick refresher. Just like our other offerings, WMS performs a 30-second health scan using a video stream of your face. The development effort required is very low and the integration can be done in a matter of days. First, the user visits your website and enters his profile information through a form. Alternatively, you may already have this data recorded and permission to use it directly. The user is then redirected to WMS with this profile information. The domain in the URL bar stays the same despite the redirect if you are using CNAME. The user then performs a measurement and is redirected back to your website with the results from DeepFX. Let's talk about the prerequisites. The first one is the public key used to encrypt the profile data sent to WMS. Nuralogix will provide you a unique key for your app. The next prerequisite is the config ID. To get a config ID, you will need to fill a form provided by Nuralogix. You will need to provide some information. First, your organization name. You can find it in the organization part on the left bottom corner of your dashboard. Next is the DeepFX study ID. This is the ID for the DeepFX study you want to use. You can get it from the dashboard. Under the Studies menu, select Details for the required study. The study index is the study ID. You also need to provide 3 URLs. The callback URL where you want to redirect to with the results. The logo URL, which is a publicly accessible URL to your logo image that you want to show on the measurement page. And the CSS file URL, which is a publicly accessible URL to your customized WMS style sheet. Lastly, there is CNAME. It is used to mask the WMS URL with your own custom URL and is optional depending upon whether you are using CNAME or not. Let's discuss the sample app in detail. The sample app consists of a server component and a client component. The server component acts as a backend, providing REST endpoints for saving the config ID and generating DeepFX tokens. It also serves pre-built static assets. The client component acts as a front end, displaying the user profile form, making REST calls to the backend component, and displaying the results page. Let's see how you can start using the sample app. After you have the public key and config ID, you will need to clone the sample app from the private repository. Nuralogix will give you access to this repo. First, go to the correct directory. Then go to the .env file and edit it with the correct configuration values. You need to edit the following fields. First is the license key. It is your DeepFX API license key. You can get this key by logging in to the dashboard and selecting Licenses option from the sidebar. Then there is API URL. It is the URL of the DeepFX Cloud API. In most cases, you will use the default value as given in the sample app. Next is the app name. It is the application name used just for reporting purposes only. For example, if more than one app will be calling WMS. Then there is App Identifier. It is an application ID also used for reporting purposes only. Next is the config ID. As discussed earlier, it is an identifier for your specific app's configuration. Last one is the public URL. It is only needed if your app will be running from a subpath. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. you need to make the required changes in the .env file and then save this file after making the changes. Next, you need to update the public key file. Go to source/pages/profile/public-key.ts and update the contents of this file with the public key file shared with you by Nuralogix. Save the file after making the changes. Now you are all set to run the sample app. Run the yarn command in terminal to install the dependencies. Then to build the client component, use yarn build client. Once done, build the server component by using yarn build server. And finally, to test the app, you have to start the development server by using yarn serve dev command. Now you can go to localhost 3001 to see the client component with a profile page. You can use this sample page to carry out test measurements. Please note that for the measurement results, you will be redirected to your callback URL. So the results page at the callback URL must be already hosted by you to see the measurement results through the sample app. If you make any changes in the sample app, please rebuild the app so that they take effect. This sample app is for the purpose of getting you familiar with WMS measurement flow and get you started quickly. You need to host server and client components based on your specific requirements and tech stack. Please go through our WMS documentation, the link for which is provided in the description. For any questions, please reach out to us. Our existing customers can easily reach out for support through our customer support portal. The link for that is also provided in the description. I hope this video was useful and will help you get started quickly with WMS. Thank you for watching.